Chris and Ingrid Tarrant's son Toby has dressed up as his Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Host dad as part of Voucher Code's new campaign to help millennials with the cost of living. Toby, 30, is also a presenter, and he gave Express.co.uk a surprising insight into his father's pre-filming ritual. "My dad's a pretty open book, so I don't think he's got too many secrets from the public," said XFM star Toby. But probably the most surprising thing about him is that he's a massive Eminem fan, and he's 75 years old. He used to listen to Lose Yourself to get pumped up before he went into every show. He had the Marshall Mathers LP album on all the time, which I don't think any of your readers would expect. The cost of living crisis is forcing over half of Gen Z and millennials, 55%, to cut back on their spending, with 3/4, 75%, saying they've had to change their spending habits in the last year, according to research from Voucher Codes. And contrary to the opinions of boomers, Gen Z and millennials are cutting back on their little luxuries such as eating out and streaming subscriptions, with only a small pool, 9%, of them reporting these to be their most expensive outgoings each month, despite well over 3/4, 83%, describing them as their most mood-boosting activities. In fact, research shows that the generation's highest expenditures are essentials such as bills, 36%, food, 27%, and rent, 22%. In response to the study, Voucher Codes has launched Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? A competition giving one lucky winner the chance to win one of their biggest expenses back with an entire rent-free summer. To help promote the campaign, XFM DJ Toby dressed up as his famous dad and held up the enormous check the original program was famous for. "It's not every day you get an opportunity to dress up as your old man," said Toby. "Obviously all my mates are millennials as well, and it's a pretty rubbish time for everyone, millennials included at the minute. So when somebody comes to you and says, 'Do you want to dress up as your old man and also try and help out some people this summer?' I thought, absolutely. It's a strange time I think to be a millennial, because it's meant to be the best years of your life. This is supposed to be us in our prime, and I've got a dodgy back already and I just turned 30. Toby also discussed the common misconception that millennials are especially sensitive or have had it easy. "We live in a world where we all have Instagram and Twitter accounts where we get it rammed down our throats every day how brilliant everyone's life is, and there are millennials sat at home, going, 'I'd love to be doing all that stuff, but I just can't afford it at the minute,'" he pondered. "I think maybe some people think millennials have it easy for some reason, but I certainly don't think any generation has ever had it easy. I've got a grandfather that fought in the war and earned 2 military crosses, so I'm not going to pretend that my 20s were as difficult as his," he added. "But there are certain stresses and pressures that maybe the generation above us, our parents and our grandparents, won't ever really understand. We are living our life under a bit of a microscope via the internet, which can be a brilliant and pretty horrible place, and carries a lot of pressures and stresses that come with being a young person in this day and age. I don't think it's easy being a human being at any time in life, it's always going to be tricky, but I certainly don't think millennials have got it particularly easy and I don't think they're the most mollycoddled generation ever." To be in with a chance of winning, head to Voucher Codes. .co.uk/campaign/VC rent-free summer and complete the competition entry form. For unmissable savings every day, savvy spenders can sign up to Voucher Codes here.